One of the keys to growing your business is keeping in touch with your contacts. So you're building contacts every day and every week. And, as you go through them, maybe they're not ready to buy today, but that doesn't mean they're not ready to buy for you in a couple of months. And we've talked about being remembered by people, but, not everybody's going to remember you. Not everybody's going to have your number to hand. So it's important to keep in touch with people as often, or have a system at least, to keep in touch with people on a regular basis. And that system does not mean necessarily reaching out to people to try and generate a sale all the time, but just staying in touch. Just so you can be in that position that when that person thinks that they need your service, they only have to go back maybe a week or two to say, oh, that guy spoke to me or was in touch with me or whatever a week or two ago, and so I have his details, so I'll be able to get in touch with him. And so there are a number of ways of keeping in touch with people, and it's important to have a system for this. And I use a system where I have a process. So I would say, let's say I'm going to keep in touch with people, 10 times, right, over a period of 10 months. That doesn't mean I would stop there, right? But what I would do is I would say, okay, I'm going to make, out of those 10 times, I'm going to make 3 phone calls. I'm going to make 4 emails. I'm going to do 1 LinkedIn Connect, and I'm going to call into the business once, right? And you might think to yourself, well, what am I going to email the guy about? But here's one thing that I use that I find extremely helpful. So let's say it's a dentist and we spoke to him 4 months ago, and it's time to send him an email today, and that would have come up in my CRM because I've put this system into my CRM, and it pops up and says, okay, you've got to call Dr. Brussels today, right? So, or email him today. And I'm thinking, well, what the hell am I going to email him? So very simply, I very quickly go online and I search for, dentist and online marketing and find some story that I think might be interesting. And what I do, because I don't want to be salesy, I'm just trying to stay in touch. I'm just trying to touch off him again and keep those touch points up. And so what I do is I just drop him an email and I just tell him, look, I was reading this article today, and I just thought of you and I thought you might be interested. And just simply a link to the article, and that's it. And that's your touch point. And then, another time, if when it comes, let's say you've got to make a call, I would just pick up the phone and I would say, hey, Dr. Brussels, I was just passing your street today and just thought of you and said I'd just reach out just to see how things were going and if there's anything I could help with. And, calling in is just what I actually happened to be walking past. I was just thinking about you and I was just, checking in to see how things are going with you. So there's all sorts of ways to keep in touch with people, sharing a LinkedIn article or something you've seen interesting, or even, recording a quick video for them, or various different things like that. But it's just, the bottom line here is, if you want to grow your business, it's important to stay in touch, not alone with the people that are warm in your pipeline at the moment, but the people that you may consider today are not warm because, it's 4 months ago since you've spoken to them and they weren't ready at that time, or they didn't have a need at that time. It doesn't mean they don't have a need today. It doesn't mean they haven't spoken to somebody yesterday who has a need for your services as well. So that's a good thing to ask them if they know anybody else that you could talk to.